The Great Pyramid, built by Khufu, as we all know, because it says so here and everywhere. And if you believe this, please just go away, watch cat videos, don't watch my videos. For those of you that understand mainstream are wrong, carry on watching. So, we know that it was marked down as Khufu's because there was a cartouche that was done above the King's Chamber in the attic part of the Great Pyramid that was fake. We know that's fake. I've mentioned before, proved it's fake. It's been faked, and mainstream now know it's been faked. But they've dated the pyramid based on that cartouche, and obviously that's fake. So now they don't have a clue how old this is. But I just want to prove to you that mainstream haven't got a clue, because here it's saying now that mummies are actually 1,000 years earlier than previously believed. So that means the dating of these could be well wrong, which, as we know, are Adam and Eve. In a previous video, I said that Adam was red-skinned, and I had people saying, "Where does it say that in the Bible?" And of course, I was quoting from the ancient text, not from the Bible that copied the ancient text. But however, there we are. Enlil specially described as being red in Genesis 26. That's a different person, but obviously Adam there, the name Adam is derived from the root of da-da-da, which is a verb meaning to be red. So that ends that from the Bible, people. Thank you very much. Now, Adam was taken up to Nibiru on a spaceship, and on his way in the ancient text, it describes him looking at Earth as a ball, as a round sphere. Now, if it was a flat Earth, they would have had to have gone directly up in order for him to look like a sphere. They couldn't have gone any other direction, otherwise they would have seen a gap or would have seen it's flat. Some things you may not know about the Anunnaki. They described that they dance in ancient texts. Now, this, I don't know what kind of dance, but that then leads me to believe that they had music in order for them to dance. And I think in the Bible somewhere it talks about dancing. The Lord says dance or something like that. The Anunnaki has the full range of emotions that we have, you know, whereas a dog doesn't sense humour. Now, the actual Anunnaki, the only thing they haven't sort of written down is that they actually have humour, but they have everything else. So I'm guessing they've got humour. Just because they didn't write a knock-knock joke on stone tablets doesn't mean they didn't have humour, I'm guessing. But they had anger, happiness, sadness, etc. They also pat each other on the back when a job is well done. They brought over sheep from Nibiru for wool and for food. They brought over grain, and they also bury their dead and put stones on top. That's how they do it on their planet, and they did it here as well. Adam and Eve and their daddy, Enki, God Enki, Anunnaki Enki. Okay, these two actually had the ability through premonitions. Eve saw that Cain had killed Abel with a stone while she was asleep, and she woke up and told Adam, and they went looking, and it was exactly the same night that he did kill him. So she had the ability. Adam had the ability. He summoned for Cain while he was on his deathbed, and Cain came, and he said to Cain, "Because you killed your brother with a stone, I can see your future. You will be killed by a stone." And Cain went away back to his village and was building one day, and a stone fell on him. So they could see the future. Now, are we being dumbed down? Could we have had that ability? For example, fluoride, which they dump in our water, our governments who pretend to love us, causes dementia. Adam, from Adam and Eve, the double act, he did actually wear a loincloth until he was taken to Nibiru, where they had to cut his hair, etc., and make him presentable, and gave him clothes. But he actually lived a very long time, thousands and thousands of years, believe it or not. And we know that because the ancient texts talk about the amount of shars, which is 1 year of the Nibiru, which is 3,600 of ours. But on his deathbed, he asked, could he be buried in the same place that he was born, which was a little just off of a stream or a lake or a river, where the two women were, where Enki had found them, and that's where he did his naughty thing. And 9 months later they had Adam. So he was buried back where he was born, and they, as usual, put stones over the grave, which makes sense because that's what we kind of did.